Hello and welcome everyone to the beginning of a one-shot told in 3 parts, specifically made for the spooky season. Feel that chill in the air, the smell of pumpkin spice? Bundle up and turn the lights off for the horrors afoot. Before we begin, I want to give a special shout out to Kilobyte for helping and bearing with me to create a whole little system for this homebrew, for this campaign in particular. Literally could not have done this without you. And viewers like you, thank you.
Thank you.
Shucks.
So now, I guess it's just time to jump right in. So, we find our players in their homes, unless you'd like to be elsewhere, of course. You're all watching the news, catching up on the daily forecasts, and hearing the ever-present gloom of the future loom ever closer. It's somber, hearing such downtrodden news, especially knowing that your friend, your collective friend I should mention, Clara Hazelwood, is somewhere out there in the world. She's been missing for about 6 months now, without a single trace left behind. Literally there one day, gone the next. She was a good kid, an aspiring author, and generally good-spirited and straight-laced, for the most part. She did always have a love for the weird and occult, but not enough for her to get mixed up with the wrong people. You all had a mutual friend, Vincent, who would take her on ghost investigations, but that was truly the most she really ever did in terms of getting into the occult. And yet, just like that, she's gone. Snapping you all out of your thoughts, the news changes to an immediate broadcast of a reporter. Hi, yes, Brandon, we're here at the Red Pine Woods where a large flock of people are coming to this building where it looks like they've gathered in protest. Let's get a word, shall we? The camera pans to people in long robes, standing strong, together, arm in arm. But at the very front of them, somehow, is Clara, standing in her usual fall cardigan and her straight black hair wrapped up into a messy bun, standing proud and eagerly grabbing the mic as the reporter gets closer. We stand here today, not in protest but in worship, in glory, for a new age is coming. This world is full of corruption and misery, so abandon it for a better one we can make together, where only the good can remain. With war and hate and turmoil that cannot be reconciled with love and peace, turn a new leaf and accept a wave of rebirth. The Catholic's God told Noah to create a boat in preparation for the culling that was the first world. So prepare yourselves for rapture and embrace the divine darkness. The moment that she finishes speaking, the earth seems to shake, and a red glow overtakes everything, bathing it in its hue. The reporter and cameraman gasp as they pan up to the sun and see it's red, blood red. Just as they start to run, the feed cuts out and quickly goes back to the studio, where the reporters there try to remain calm and urge others to do. Players, it's time. Introduce yourselves and tell me what's going on in that little brain of yours.
That's not spooky at all.
Onyx, you're first.
Oh, I'm first. Hi, I am playing a professor, a math instructor, if you will. His name is Renner Symmetry. Don't look into it too much. He's in shock. He's in awe. He's in worried. He's rocking in his rocking chair. He's at the edge of his chair, leaning in close.
And for context, Clara is your cousin, correct?
They are my cousin. They are my cousin.
The baby cousin. Kilobyte?
Hi, I play Alejandro Mendoza. He's an engineer student. He's 25 years old, and he was just doing some homework when the news broadcast turned on. So he's a little bit shocked. He scribbled on the paper as his hand just slipped in, after seeing the sun and all that.
And last but not least, Clickbait.
Hi guys, I'm playing Zoe Crestfield. She's a young, about 25-year-old waitress, and she does waiting for a high caliber kind of bougie brunch place. And she was just kind of sitting at home, half watching the news broadcast and half kind of playing on her phone. And when she saw that, she just kind of froze, had paused and looked up from her phone. I was like, what is going on?
Crestfield is a really cute last name, I gotta say. I really like
Thank
it.
you.
That's a good choice. And I'm Heximus, your god and your guide into this divine darkness. Now, let's get started. Okay, so everything is literally red. Clara is alive and you all know the location of these woods. It's about an hour out by car into the forests. You are all familiar with each other. After all, you all met through Clara, and you all, I would assume, this is modern age, I would assume you all have a smartphone. What would you like to do?
If we all knew Clara, I'll text. I'll text the others. If we were all mutual friends, I'd probably include this Vincent dude in the group chat and just start a group chat and be like, do you guys see what's going on right now?
Really crazy.
Sorry, I was gonna reply.
It's really crazy.
I take out my flip phone because it's modern, and I send an old styled emoji with the 2 dots and the O with a face.
That's really funny. So you have made a little group chat, I assume,
Mm-hmm.
and included Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
You do get a message from Vincent. Says, yeah, it's crazy. No, there's no punctuation. Yeah, it's crazy. Heading over now. Thumbs up emoji.
Like heading over to do you mean heading over to the wood, or where are you going?
He just puts a Y.
Ah,
Like YN, he just put Y.
I don't know how to interpret.
And then another thumbs up.
Did anybody get question A from part 25 of the homework right? Send.
Are we like even in a class together?
As your instructor, I heavily encourage study groups.
Does anybody need a ride on my moped? Send.
Dope.
I can take my car.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take my car. Thanks.
Sounds good. Where are we meeting? ...
The wood? Duh.
What was your name again? Sorry, I was about to say Clara. What do you mean the woods? We're surrounded by woods.
Zoe. It's Zoe.
The place you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
is in the woods. It's like she said it was the Red Pine Woods, which is an hour away from where you guys are. But it is obviously by the name, in the woods.
Into the woods.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So you're all taking your own cars. Great. I picked out cars for you guys if you decided like I want to go, but didn't say a car.
Yes. Yes. I want to know my car.
Alejandro has picked his car.
Moped, let's go.
Okay, let's go. I was gonna give Render a Jeep. I don't know why, and then Zoe a Prius. I don't know why.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want an actual. It's Volkswagen Golf. Let's say that.
Dang, I was gonna get like the Volkswagen with like the ladybug eyes, like the eyelashes on it, and put.
You can have whatever you want, baby girl.
No, I'll take the Prius, but it also has eyelashes on it.
Okay, and a moped, a Prius with eyelashes, and a golf cart. That's not a golf cart. Walk into a bar. Okay, so you're all hopping in your car to drive over. Are you just like dropping everything, rushing out? Are you like?
I'll grab a bug out bag.
I was a Boy Scout, so I have a backpack prepared for this occasion, and I take that.
What is in your bug out bag and what is in your backpack?
My phone charger, a battery pack, some emergency clear nail polish, at least a couple of clean, healthy snacks, and obviously a change of clothes, and the heck's it called? What's the popular water bottle brand right now?
The Stanley?
Death.
No, the one before that. Hydro flask and my hydro flask. And it's metal, so I can like hit people over the head with it.
Oh, okay.
Why
okay.
would
No, we can do
so
that.
specific?
No, we could work. And then what was in your backpack, Alejandro?
Paka. I have some granola bars, a Swiss Army knife, a water jug, like one of those plastic water containers. Not a fancy water bottle. Some rope, a flashlight, and a med kit. But it's like a homemade med kit, so it's like
It's
when
like
I was in the Boy Scout.
pack.
Yeah, it was like when I was in the Boy Scout, we used an old Nesquik container, like the little yellow powdered Nesquik containers, and then we just got some bandages and put a couple things in there. So it's like homemade. It's not very fancy.
Oh, that's lovely. I love that. Absolutely. And then, Renner, are you grabbing anything, or are you just running out?
I think I have some plastic water bottles. I have battery for my phone, calculator.
Of course.
In my backpack. It's just there from when I'm teaching, so it's just all-purpose stuff. I have a first aid kit, not very advanced. It's like basic boo-boo repair.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Some bandage.
trying to think what I actually bring in my backpack when I'm around. A single granola bar that's been there for probably like 3 years.
Oh my god.
Everyone has like that one granola bar
Yeah.
that's like wedged
Yeah.
into the backseat
Yeah,
And
of
it's all
yeah.
destroyed and crushed.
Yeah. It's the,
And it's been there for years. You someday you'll eat it, but you choose to buy something new at the store every time. But
Mhm.
someday it'll come in handy.
it's the Nature's Valley, so it's like crumbled to
Oh my
dust in the
God.
Yeah, yeah.
package.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little dust shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all pop into your respective automobiles and you head off into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Can't wait to cut that out. Within an hour, you wind down a long dirt road and on the outskirts of not even the town, the actual forest. The trees thinning out and the ground becoming barren. Ahead is a fully sized church and school joint building, one that was abandoned a few years ago and simply never torn down. It's one of those buildings where the church was built first, and then the school was sort of the extra add-on to the side. The windows on the second story are totally boarded up, but none of them look broken. The building looks like it's seen better days, though. A bit of dirt hanging in crevices and cracks. And even the stained glass on the church half of the building looks more stained than average. Despite it being abandoned, there's no like holes in the roof or anything. It's still like looking sturdy. She's just a little dirty. Above, the sky looks very dark with the newly red sun hanging above. There is not a soul in sight. Only other seemingly abandoned cars, presumably from either the protesters or the reporters that were here earlier. What would you like to do as you unpack from your automobiles?
I guess I'll send a message. Here, where are you? Question mark. Send.
I'm going to respond and say, also here, where are you?
You turn around.
I respond, see, this is why I was telling Zoe that we need to be specific. Send.
I drop in the chat my exact coordinates by numbers. The X and Z and Y coordinates.
Oh my god. Can you guys literally just look up? Like, we're all right here. We all parked within like 30 feet of each other.
I check the news.
I look up. What do I see?
you see Renner and Zoe in their cars right alongside them. You see a couple other I should say like their vehicles with no one inside of them. They're just kind of sitting there. And then you see the building, I would assume, to your right hand side. There's a door at the very front where the church is, and then it looks like there is a door by the school side of the building.
Did we see this place in the news broadcast?
Yeah, it was like the backdrop. They were like
Okay.
protesting in front of it. When they said the building, quote unquote, it was this one.
And they're not there anymore. There's nobody else there now.
No one's here.
Is the sun still red?
Oh yes, everything is red.
Oh,
because of
okay.
the sun. That is red.
I think
Zoe's
I
gonna-
wanted to watch the news.
I want to put in the group chat. Someone seriously needs to turn off this filter on the sun. It is annoying.
I put a whatever emoji, like the eyes looking up, like ugh.
The eye roll.
Yeah.
Renner, you're checking the news. You see a couple articles about the stocks going down. So there's a bad trend up ahead, which is not great. And then you see a couple conspiracy theory type media outlets pop up about the sun. Some of them are like, the sun has exploded and there's like a heat death coming for us. Oh no. Someone's like, I told you the earth is flat. And they don't elaborate on it.
That'd be a good time to buy Dogecoin.
Oh my god.
Okay, alright, good to know.
I want to make I don't know where Zoe is, but I'll make my way towards her, checking my backpack. And as I'm checking it, I go, I forgot my compass. Why?
Oh my god. She is probably about 30 feet away, because Zoe, ironically, was kind of spot on. She's like, we're getting away from each other. You are, in fact, that close.
I can't believe she got that right.
Way to go, girl. Woo!
So, what's
when
the
I
plan,
see-
Zoe?
I will also get out of my car, and I have one of those like car keychain fobs that's like has like 8,000 things on it, and I'll pull my
God.
little like bug out bag out, and it's like a bag. It's just like a normal backpack. It's not anything special. And she puts on like what time of the? I'm assuming it's like a fall time of the year.
Correct, it is fall.
Okay, so she's gonna put on like this fun like puffy jacket when she gets out of the car, and she'll be like, "Well, I don't see any people here, so I don't know where they went. Where's Renner?"
He's exactly where you said he was, 30 feet away from us.
So
Oh my
if you
God,
look
you're
30
so
feet
right.
to your left, you'll see that I'm standing here and have been for the last. I checked my watch. That's not there for the last 10 minutes.
Listen, Renner, it was funny when I said it, but now that you've said it twice, it's not funny anymore.
Well, interesting. What was your GPA again?
It's a good thing you don't need to know that, and I have a 4.0. Thank you very much.
Oh, I doubt it. Moving us along.
You didn't ask. You don't need to know what my major is. I could have had a 4.0 in any major, Renner.
Let me guess. Exercise science. Anyway.
No.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Can we focus on finding Clara?
Thank you, Alejandro,
Yeah.
for staying on track. Unlike
Gotta
Renner.
find my cousin. Zoe, don't get me started.
You started it, Renner. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Zoe.
Renner.
I'm not surprised. This is why the group split. So you guys just always bickering.
Listen, we need to find
Yeah, might
Clara.
start walking.
Alejandro's right, okay?
I start
I
walking.
follow and take
Man,
my
Clara's
flashlight
really
out.
Never
must have been
any
the
fun.
glue. All right, Renner, where
Oh.
are you walking to?
I go in.
Where the inn? You have two options. There
Mhm.
is the school side, which is the left-hand side of the building, and then there is the church front entrance. It looks not great, I'll say.
I've been in this school before, being an instructor.
No, because this is it's been abandoned for quite some years. So
Okay.
with it being
Okay.
like a church school, those are kind of like outdated, I would say, nowadays. So they decided they were just gonna up and leave and then not take the building down, as most people do, unfortunately.
I see. All right. I go into the school first. At least I'll understand the layout a little better, even though I haven't been in it before. Like, I know it should have an office. I know it should have a mic system. Should, but doesn't mean it will.
You head inside the school. So, do the other two, are you following? Are you exploring the rest of the grounds?
I'll follow.
I think we should stick together, so I'll follow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes it a lot easier for me. You all enter into the building, the school side, which is surprisingly left unlocked, opens right up, and opens into essentially what is just a singular hall with sets of doors on either side. 5 on the left hand and 4 on the right hand, and one set of double doors at the very end of the hall. Just as it was outside, it's empty. No one's here. It's quiet. On your left, the first door is labeled Janitor's Closet, while the next 2 doors on that side are bathrooms. And what you can see, if you venture in a little more, that last door on the right-hand side is labeled Office. With that, you are free to explore any and all rooms. And I will say, you do hear some little sound coming from, I think it's the first classroom on the right-hand side.
Do we all hear that?
Yeah. The door is like creaked open a little bit, and you can hear some sort of like kind of scuttling, almost like a chirping kind of sound.
I grab my hydro flask.
I get closer, but like try to identify what it's from.
It is inside the classroom, for sure. As you get closer, it sounds a little frantic, more like chirping, like of a bird, and then you hear like a rattling sound.
Oh my god, I don't like that.
In my scout's journal, it says that could be a rattlesnake.
Zoe's not a huge fan of wild animals, so she's gonna stand behind somebody, but she's still curious.
Okay. Is anyone stepping inside? Did you want to like poke your head in?
Like, can we just open the door a little more? Is
Yeah,
that an option?
yeah.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want, lads. Like,
Go, Zoe, you can do it.
I'm just gonna like toe, like with my toe, or like reach out as far as I can and like try and either push the door in or like pull the door out, like curling my fingers like around the door.
yeah, I'm gonna say it swings out, because why not?
Okay, then I'm gonna try and like wrap my fingers around it and like kind of pull it open.
It like
But
opens.
stay out of the way.
Yeah, it opens up, and almost right away you can see a little bird in a cage, all alone. You know, he seems a little frantic and a little afraid because he's buzzing around in his cage, and he's trying to get out, but he's a little guy.
Oh my god, who just left him here?
This doesn't make sense. This
What kind of bird is
school's been
this?
abandoned for a while.
What kind of bird is this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it's a canary.
Does it look healthy?
He actually does look pretty healthy. It looks like he's running out of food in his little cage, but he's running low on water too. It looks like he was well cared for, but perhaps whoever was taking care of him just kind of stopped.
Do you think we should let him out?
I don't see the harm in it.
Okay. Zoe will walk in. Like, at first I'll pour some extra water in his little water thing from my hydro flask because this is his home and obviously he'll know to come back here for water, even though he's a bird. And then I'll just kind of like open the cage.
You're very kind. You feel a sense of pride as you open this cage, and this little bird, he takes a second to figure out that the door is open. The poor thing. He hops up onto the edge. He almost seems to like give a glance to you, and he buzzes off. He flies straight out, and he actually exits the school, and he flies far away. But as that little birdie tweets his way outside, you hear from presumably, because you all, I'm assuming, like had to go into the room in his cage. From the other end of the hall, you hear footsteps.
I shout out hello.
Clara?
What if I let the bird loose and his odor's still there?
He's gonna be mad at me. Are you all still in the hall?
I thought we were in the room.
Well, did you? Okay, well, never mind.
I thought we just said it out loud. Like, who's there, Clara?
You hear well, I shouldn't say the door. You hear a door open and creak, and the footsteps stop. Like the person's
Hello?
waiting. You hear a voice of a man, presumably. They say, "If you're still here, you should just leave."
Why?
Is that you, Vincent?
We're looking for somebody. Have you seen anyone around here?
Also, you would know that this is not Vincent, since you've presumably met him in person. You know what his voice sounds like. He doesn't sound this grumpy. You hear footsteps coming closer to your room. Are you just gonna hide in there, or are you coming out?
I mean, we're not doing anything wrong. Like, I'll walk out of the room.
Yeah. I'll
wait,
turn on my
wait.
flashlight so we can see.
What are you gonna do when we come out?
Oh my gosh, Renner, chill.
You hear him groan. He's not having it, and to the point where you hear him scuff and then turn, and then you hear the footsteps start to walk away again. And since
Hey, wait!
Alejandro went out into the hall, or no?
And me.
Yeah, Zoe and I turned on my flashlight so I could see who it was.
Yeah. There is, I'll say, not like a ton of light, but enough that you can see like most things. It's not like super dark and shadowy. It's just pretty red. But since the footsteps trail away, you see a man.
A man? A man?
Oh,
Is he a man or is he a Muppet?
Anyways, you see a man.
Oh my
who
god.
looks a little disheveled, a little tired. He's got shaggy, sandy,
Oh my God,
blondish
it's Shaggy.
brown hair.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
God,
Shaggy with a
Shaggy.
jean jacket.
Yeah.
Where's Scooby?
Oh my god. I've done something I can't take back. And he looks like Shaggy. He's got shaggy brown hair and it's a little bit of stubble. And a jean jacket with a few of the repair patches and some scuffed up pants.
And a green shirt because he's shaggy.
And a green shirt, and I don't remember, Shaggy wore brown pants, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, this guy's got like navy blue pants. Cool. There's something different here.
it was like brownish red color pants. But yeah.
He is standing at the door that is connecting the school to the church. And he's tired. He's not really here to play games. He's barely here. And he says, "Look, I'm not going to preach to you or anything, but we're not taking any more interviews, any more followers, anything. I'm just going to tell you to just go."
Wait, what happened here?
Yeah, we're not here
Like,
for an
where did
interview.
you guys come from? I've never heard of you before.
Before he can respond, or if he even cared to in the first place, he closes the door and locks it.
Oh my gosh. This guy. So rude. Did anyone bring any lockpicks with them? Because that was rude.
Zoe, no. No one brought any lockpick.
I have my Swiss Army knife. I could give it a try.
See, Renner, don't just assume things, okay? It doesn't look good.
I'll go. You know what? I want to go check the janitor room and see if I can find something that can help me.
Okay,
open
yeah, absolutely. So you go, the janitor's closet, obviously, it's got a lot of cleaning supplies, some like paper towels, a couple of like cleaning rags. You do also find another sort of homemade like first aid kit, very similar to the one you've got. Probably not in a like a Nesquik little box, but it is in like a little like disgruntled little box.
I'm gonna pocket it.
Okay, here is the in for that.
Can I look in the office?
Yes. Yes, queen. Okay.
Thanks, girl.
It's so hard to not just be like, yes, all the time. Okay, so you walk into the office, and it's kind of barren for an office. It looks like there's a lot of papers that have been scattered around. There is a desk that doesn't have too much on it. It looks like it has a couple lists of some kind. There is a fairly large portrait on the wall of the church, but it's like before the school was built. It's like just the church, and like it's in its prime state. She looks so pretty. And then there's like a couple overturned chairs and a broken lamp.
Are there any keys?
You can actually. Do you want to roll me a perception check?
Oh my gosh. Yes. What is that? Wisdom, Constitution.
First roll of the night.
Con is what we have in the book.
Then we're doing
You guys-
con.
Okay, con. I'm cool with that because I have a one better stat. in
Nice.
that. I'm pretty sure it's wisdom in 5e, but I will take this because my wisdom is +0. First roll of the night. Here we go. A 20 dirty.
Oh my good. Okay, so you're exploring. You don't see anything of particular key-like shape. You do see. You see like a list of members, a little bit of finances. You notice there's weird scratches on either side of the portrait. But that's pretty much it. There's really not too much.
Can I take the portrait off the wall?
You absolutely may. And the moment you do, you see, and you can feel on the side of the portrait that there's like also scratches on it. The moment you pick it up, something clatters to the ground.
Oh my! Ah! Oh my gosh!
It's a key.
Oh. Never mind. False alarm. I'm okay.
All right, I am gonna put a pin. Runner, Alejandro, what are you lads a doing?
I guess I'd come out and be like, what happened, Zoe? What's the commotion?
I thought I almost died, but I found the key, or a key.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
It was
Where'd you
behind
find it
this
at?
weird portrait, and there's like a bunch of scratches on either side, so that's totally not suspicious at all. But she'll like hold the key like in her hand. Key.
Can I examine the scratches? Do they look like they were caused by perhaps a bird?
Do you know a lot about birds?
If I put them in my assignments, sure. If you have 10 parakeets and you get rid of 2, how many parakeets do you have left?
Wow.
You have 8 parakeets.
Yeah, your case is denied.
Yeah.
Because they're not like deep enough to really be a bird. They're kind of like almost like akin to like dragging, and they're curved, so you could assume that either the painting was moved at some point. I'll give you that.
Okay.
And is this the painting of the church, or is this a different painting?
It is the painting of the church that is next door.
Okay, and there's nothing behind it on the wall.
No, it looks like there was probably like a tiny little hook where the key was hung, but that's about it.
Okay.
Ian, I have a question.
Yeah.
The rooms to the right.
Bah.
I know the one that's closest to the church is the office, and then the first one we went into was where the bird was. What are the 2 in the middles? Is there a way to me figuring out what they are?
I mean, if you go into them, you would find out.
Such a DM answer.
I know.
I would go to the one after the bird one.
So that
In front of
is
the
the number 2.
number 2.
Number 2. You see essentially what looks like a like ring of chairs. Like they were all like set up to be like facing inward, but a lot of them are just like toppled over, kind of in disrepair. There's a rock on the ground, so that's pretty cool.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty much it.
Cool. Do I see any like if there was a struggle here, or if this was used any like nefarious means.
Ooh, nefarious. That's a $2 word.
Send me them via Venmo.
I'll say you see like a lot of scratch marks on the ground by where the chair's feet touch the ground. There's maybe a couple like scribbled drawings on a paper tossed around of like the church, like Slenderman 8 Pages style, but nothing that would really grab your attention.
Okay. Hey guys, there's just a bunch of chairs over here, a circle pattern with a rock in the middle. Something weird is going on.
That's not weird at all. That's totally weird.
Alejandro just rubs his forehead like.
Zoe and her huge vocab.
Hey Renner, what are you doing?
Yeah, Renner.
I'm checking the news constantly. I need to know if there's been any changes.
Hey, can I text Clara?
I mean, you can. You've got her number. While you do that, I'll say, Renner, it seems like now that you're inside, reception isn't so great, and it's taking a long time for these news pages to load.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, Zoe texts, I would like to go to the next room as well. And then while Renner's trying to figure out the news.
Okay. Let me do Zoe first. Zoe, my dear, what would you like to text?
I would like to text Clara. Hey, Clara, it was super weird seeing you pop up on the news today out of nowhere. What the heck? Also, we're here at, like, that weird church school thingy that was in the news with you. Where are you? What's going on? Why don't you come talk to us? Me and the gang are here.
Okay. You send that off, and it seems like it's taking a long time for this thing to actually send out. And eventually, it just fails.
Oh, no. I'm sad.
Sad. Sorry, Clara.
Can I walk
Sorry,
towards the
Zoe.
door and do it again?
Yeah, sure. You could try. It takes a long time to go. And it's going. And it's thinking. And it's thinking. And it fails.
Oh, does it look like it's not being sent to the number? Like, do I have bars now that I'm, like, standing at the door?
You got, like...
I don't know, are you a rapper?
No.
Oh my god.
You got no bars.
But I had bars outside.
Yeah, but you inside.
Okay, what if I step outside?
Zoe, sometimes the connection to the phone gets interrupted and you don't get signal.
I know that, Alejandro. I just want Clara to know we're here for her, okay? She's not going through this alone.
Well, what makes you think she's going to respond now after she's been gone for a while? We haven't heard from her. We've been calling and texting her.
I don't know. It's worth a try because now we're here, and if I tell her that we're here, maybe it'll do something. It's worth a shot, okay, Alejandro? It's going to take me like 30 seconds to send this text, and then I'll be back, and I'll put my phone away, and we can keep exploring this weird abandoned church thing and find the cranky guy.
I just
Okay.
go into the third room.
Okay, I'll get to you in a hot second. I'm sorry. So,
No, you're good.
are you like stepping wholly outside? Or are you like waving your hand outside? Like, come on, man, give me the G's.
Like, if I don't have to go outside, I won't. But like, if just sticking my hand out the door, because sometimes kind of just standing in the door jam area will work. Like, I'm not gonna go any further outside than I have to, because I've seen plenty of horror movies, and this place is abandoned. But
Okay.
I don't want to be separate. But
You try this third time and roll me a D2.
a D2.
Yeah.
I don't like this. A 2.
It sends. But, girl, you're left on red.
No. Hey, she got it though.
It
Oh
got
my
sent
God.
to her, but who
I'm
knows?
gonna like hold my phone up in the air and like run back to them. Guys, she read it. She's not dead.
Yeah, we're gonna flip to
I
Alejandro.
screamed from the third room. We saw her in the news. We know she's not dead.
Okay. So, Alejandro, you're in the next room. You see a lot of the same. Some overturned chairs, a overturned table, but I will just give to you. You find just like a regular empty bottle, like a glass bottle, like either for soda or for an alcoholic beverage of some kind. And you also find a knife stuck into the table.
Huh. I would like to inspect the knife.
The knife, yippee! Let's get some more rolls in here. Give me a perception. Wahoo.
Yippee!
Yippee! Whee!
5.
It looks like a kitchen knife, like kind of like a steak knife. There's like, it looks a little dirty. I don't know.
No blood or nothing. Okay, cool.
It's just dirty.
I'll just. I want to pick it up, but I don't want to put my handprints on it. So can I take my hoodie and then just wrap it around the handle of the knife and then just grab it?
Yeah,
with the hoodie?
absolutely.
Just do that.
Alright, you've got
But
a
I'll
lot.
point it down just in case somebody comes running into the room and I'm walking out. I don't want to stab him.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, so you have a knife. What do you have? A knife? No.
A
knife! No!
Zoe ran back inside. Renner, are you still in the office? Where are you?
I think I'm slowly making my way towards them. I'm not like first into everything. I'm trying to take in the scenery, see if there's any details that might be missing that we've gone over and just looked at, like just ran past. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. You know, the teacher in me says, look for the things hidden that's not quite obvious, you know, like how word problems are. So I'm trying to find like the hidden details that we could
Are
be
there
missing.
any other rooms we haven't gone into yet?
Any of them?
There is the bathrooms and the 2 other classrooms / rooms on the left-hand side of this hall, and then the church door, I suppose.
I can check out one of the bathrooms. Yeah, I'll check
we're
out
not
the girls'
close,
bathroom.
so we can't communicate. We're all in different rooms.
Just yelling at each other from across the hall. Yeah. All right. Do you want to go into the girls' room or do you want to go into the guys' room?
I'll go into the ladies' room.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
Because I thought of something really funny on the spot. You go to the. So there's like 3 stalls in the girls' bathroom. All the doors are like open. It is actually fairly clean in here. Despite all the mess and chaos, they at least kept the bathrooms clean. But as you like look or peek into the stalls, you do find like a bloody tampon in one of them. So that's pretty gross.
Ew.
I'd like to imagine that as I was walking into the bathroom, I'd go, "Hello, anyone having a mental breakdown in here?"
Only Zoe.
Just the tampon. The tampon's
Okay.
freaking out.
Damn, that's gross.
That's it though. There's like
Does the sink work?
yeah, the sinks work.
Cool. I'm gonna wash my hands.
Okay. There's not a lot
Is there
of
soap?
left.
Oh
Yeah, no,
my
no,
god.
There's not a lot of soap, but there is a little bit of soap for you.
Cool. Just seeing the bloody tampon, just like I had to wash my hands.
That's fair.
I guess since that's been abandoned, I can just like I'll poke my head in the guys. Like I'll knock on the door first. Like, hello, anyone in here?
On the stall?
Like,
Or
like if it's like a walk-in bathroom, like to the guys, and I'll like knock on the wall, like at least announce
yeah.
my presence.
the door just kind of swings open. And it's quiet.
Last
no.
chance, I'm coming in.
Get out of here, young one.
Ew, what are you doing in the boys' room? Ew.
So are you going in the boys' room again?
None of your business, Renner.
Fair enough.
Renner, what are you up to?
I assume I've caught up at this point. I gotta look at the map again. Where
Hey,
am
Renner, I got a knife.
No.
Nice. Nice. Don't get tetanus, kid. Can I check one of the offices here?
It looks like the only office was the one with the portrait in it. It seems like that was the
Gotcha.
only.
What are these other rooms then that are like near what looks like the bathrooms?
They are just across the hall. I think you've explored. I don't think you've explored any other rooms on that side other than the janitor's closet and the bathroom.
I go into the next room.
There is there's a couple of bigger rocks and a whole axe in the wall.
Oh my god.
A whole axe
Yeah,
in the wall?
into a wall. Like someone just was like, "I'm gonna go
Okay.
axe throwing," and threw it into the wall.
Okay, so it looks like that there's no blood or anything weird or
No.
out of the ordinary other than someone took this and just threw it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this should be funny. I pick up the axe. Alejandro, I have an axe.
Oh, look at you. Wow. Always have to one-up me.
Exactly. Anyway.
My Primus.
All right. I'm gonna say you've explored all the rooms.
Cool.
You've exhausted
Was
those.
there anyone in
axes.
the bathroom?
No body and no tampon.
Oh
in the men's
man.
room.
I still wash my hands again.
There is soap.
Woo!
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I thought you said you were out of soap.
No.
It was in the girls. Anyways, if that's done, then I will take my key and go see if it unlocks the door.
All right. You take this key. It looks a little old, but still like a regular modern key. Put it in the lock, and with a moment of like not hesitation, but like a little extra oomph into it, it feels like it got a little stuck. The door opens.
Ha! Take that.
What are we taking?
Renner, oh my god, you're so literal all the time.
I just
He is
want
a
to know what
professor.
the kids are in, trying to keep up, you know?
Renner,
my
oh
fellow
my,
kids.
you're not that much older than us, Renner. Calm down. I have no idea how old Renner is, actually.
I put my glasses on.
Wait,
I don't
how
think
old
you
is
should
Renner?
be that old. I'm 25. I shouldn't be hanging out with a 50-year-old.
I'm also 25. Wait, Onyx, how old is Renner?
Has the stress made my hair gray? Why do people think I'm 50?
You put your glasses
Oh
on.
my god, he's old.
I can wear glasses and not be old.
Yeah, guys.
Well, the way you
What's
said it,
I
was
wear
like, I can't even
glasses.
see.
I might be nearsighted, farsighted. You don't know these things. Not everyone
Maybe they're
needs glasses
fashion.
just because they're old. God, that's kind of ableist of you guys.
Wait, no,
Ageist,
Onyx,
too.
how old is Renner?
No, fuck you.
What the
I didn't make
heck?
fun of you. I didn't make fun of you.
I mean, you guys have known each other for a while.
Yeah, I figured we
Okay,
were all
fine.
in college friends.
Yeah,
and
we were
then
all in
You
college
became
together.
a professor after you graduated, and then whatever.
Okay, I 30.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
It took you a while to get out of college, huh?
I'm a teacher. Calm the f- down.
Chill, Zoe, chill. Not everybody
Yeah.
has rich parents.
Not everyone has to repeat.
Oh, he played the
Listen,
first grade.
Listen, Alejandro, if you didn't like the parties that my parents threw or coming over to my pool in the summer, you could have just not come instead of being so salty about it. But as I recall, you came over plenty to my pool parties.
Well, who's gonna give up free food?
Yeah, so can it.
I approve.
I love these friends. So friendly.
I love them too. I love them.
So, the door is open and you can see pretty much like wider, cleaner, open space inside. But it is up to you if you would
Is
like
not
to
Shaggy there?
explore. Not Shaggy. From what you can see in the doorway, he's not there.
Dang. He needs an attitude check.
Would you like to go in?
Yeah, sure.
Would the other two lads like to follow?
I will follow.
I'll go in, but I'm not happy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Baby boy, you don't gotta be happy about a goddamn thing, okay? You walk into the church and find it in fairly pristine condition.
Cool.
Towards your left is the altar, main ceremonial area, and an organ just past it, and the general
Yeah,
like
man.
main worship area. And then in that, if you look at the map, it's like the top right hand side, a little white line. There's a door that leads somewhere. It is closed. Straight in front of you guys are the pews, and then towards the right hand side, you can see the door that would lead back outside, as well as 4 confession booths, one of which looks a lot like well kept than the others. It looks not as dusty and dirty as the other ones.
Oh my god, Renner, I have always wanted to go inside one of those. Come on.
No, thank you. Go ahead.
Ugh, fine, you're no fun. Alejandro, come on, let's go.
Instead of what?
The confession booths. Haven't you ever wanted to be on the other side of one?
No, I figured it's the same room.
I mean, yeah, but it's still different.
Knock yourself out, Zoe.
Ugh, you guys are no fun. Also, do I know how to play the organ?
You probably could play like a
That's a
little
state.
ditty, but
I already made that joke.
Well, she said Oregon. She didn't say organ.
I said organ.
I heard Oregon.
I heard Oregon too.
That's it's like the same thing. It's a pronunciation variation.
Well, you pronounced it differently. What am I to say?
It's an organ. Organ. It's
Ladies.
same.
ladies, please, you're all very pretty.
Thank you, darling. Anyways, I want to go check out that well-kept confession booth.
Are you picking like the clergy side or the
Yes.
Oh, okay. So convicted, like, yeah, I want that one. So you look inside this confession booth and it looks fairly typical, kind of like Alejandro said. It really is just the other side of the typical confession area. I almost said confession booth.
Thank you, dear.
And inside there is like a Bible sitting atop the nice, like plush looking seat. The moment you peer inside, however, the door snaps shut and pushes you inside.
Guys?
It is oppressively dark, suffocating even. The darkest darkness you've ever seen. Like a never-ending void pushing in on all sides.
Oh my god.
Your blood runs cold as a voice reaches your ears, and only your ears.
What dost thou seek?
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? What the hell?
Do we hear her when she's like, guys?
It sounds very muffled.
Oh.
We should try to get her out, right?
It's just a room. I don't know what the big deal is.
Can I like bang on the door?
You can.
Can I open it?
No. Just straight up no.
Oh my god.
Might
Guys!
open it from this side.
The voice is going to continue.
What dost thou desire?
I'm kind of like not really vibing with being in here right now, but also we're looking for my friend Clara. That's like why we're here.
What dost thou fear?
I feel like that's a topic that I don't want to be discussing with you because you're kind of creepy.
The voice didn't like that. There's a long pause.
Renner, I guess you can use your axe now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's true. Can I start?
I mean, like, I don't even know your name, and you're asking me all these personal questions. Like, that's kind of rude.
Before you can use the axe, the voice speaks again.
The journey is treacherous and dreary, and thou shalt never make it alone. Take heed of this blessing and carry on.
Suddenly,
Okay, thank you.
the three of you are in inexplicable pain,
Oh my god.
racking your whole body like lightning coursing through your veins.
I'm hollering.
Zoe, you taste a pang of blood in your mouth,
Oh my god.
and your hands curl as the nerves in your fingertips sizzle.
Oh my gosh.
A dark curse in a language you've never heard of bubbles up from inside you. Your lips crack and darken as your tongue and eyes turn black. You're able to summon dark energy into a terrible spell against your enemies.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I will send you that in a minute.
Yes.
Renner, the axe in your hand drops as you cannot fathom holding or moving your joints. Your arms suddenly ache down to the core of their bones. The joints in your fingers ache as your nails turn into black claws. Your arms form small growths and suddenly sprout something akin to almost feathers, but spikier and harder. Controlling yourself comes with the ability to control other monsters. Based on how well you roll, anyways. Alejandro, the muscles in your arms and your calves cramp and suddenly bulk and bulge. Your hands enlarge and become misshapen to make space for the capacity of your newfound strength. Brute strength should always come in handy.
We'll get this in writing.
Nice, I didn't have to go to the gym.
Yes, you'll get this in writing. And then with that, the door to the confession booth pops back open.
Oh my god. You guys. That was not cool.
What just happened?
There was a voice, there was something in there, and I don't know what it was.
I didn't hear anything. I was in a large amount of pain.
Yeah, me too. And then like, I don't even know what happened, but I don't know. It was totally freaky. The voice said that it's treacherous ahead and that we were going to be getting a gift after it asked me like a ton of really personal questions that I wasn't really comfortable answering. And then he was like, oh yeah, here's a gift because you won't make it without it. And then like, boom, pain, like worse than period cramps. Oh my god, you guys.
Alejandro would like to look around and see if there's a puddle with like an exposed wire to explain the electrical feeling, because he still doesn't believe the voice was real.
I'm not crazy, Alejandro.
I didn't call you crazy. I'm just looking. So wait a minute.
You don't see any puzzles, and you really don't see any like electrical equipment. There's not even anything for like a microphone stand for like the priest when he's giving a sermon. It's just wood, cloth, some marble for the altar. It's all dry.
Oh, are you sure it wasn't like a radio or a ringtone or something?
Did it sound like any of that, DM, or was it like right next to me?
It was like in your ear.
No, it sounded like it was like inside my ear, like in my head. I don't recommend going on the inside of those booths.
I'm still not convinced there was something in there.
I mean, go in there yourself, see if it talks to you.
Sure, I'll go in.
Okay, you go in. And you see the nice plush seats. You see the Bible, and you do see that it looks strikingly similar to the confessioner's side. You do get, like, goosebumps on your arms, but that's it.
See, nothing's happening, Zoe. I told you it was the same as the other side.
Of course, now I look crazy. Maybe it just doesn't like you.
Not a lot of people do.
Renner, what's going on in that cabeza of yours? You've been quiet.
Do we look any physically different other than Alejandro being buff now?
I described for Zoe, she tasted blood in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes are now totally black, as well as her tongue is pitch black. And she's got, like, cracks along her lips. Your nails are claws and black.
Okay.
And you have feather-like protrusions along your arms. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, the casing a feather is in before it fully comes out. They look like those. Or like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle before he was full burn.
Oh my gosh.
Why is your eyes black? Also, why do I have feathers? What is going on? Zoe, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. The voice said to take a gift from it, and then, like, I don't know, my lips feel super chapped.
You asked to have feathers?
No, I didn't ask. It asked okay, so listen, here's how it went down, Renner, okay? So first, I walked in the booth, and then the door slammed shut, and I couldn't get it open, and it felt like the darkness, like, was tangible, which is weird, and I don't like that. And so then this voice just comes out of nowhere, and it's way too close, like, hello, personal space. And then it goes, what do you seek? And then it goes, what do you desire? And I'm like, listen, I'm just here with my friends. We're trying to find Clara. I don't like this darkness. Not chill, bro. And then he asks, what do you fear? And I said, listen, I don't even know your name. I don't feel comfortable telling you that because you're, like, super creepy. Like, manners, hello. And then he said, what did he say? He said, like, heed my words. The journey ahead is treacherous. You won't make it alone. Take these gifts to help you. And then, boom, pain. And now you've got, I don't even know what on you. Alejandro looks like he's been working out, which we all know.
Thanks for noticing.
No. Alejandro, that is, like, from 2 seconds ago, okay? You weren't like that before. And
What?
I don't even know what's wrong with me, but, like, I felt super weird, tasted blood. I don't know what's going on.
You sure you're not pranking me? And this is a whole joke, and you were in with Clara, make her disappear for a while, and then...
I have literally been working this entire time. I don't have time for that.
Prove me those are in contacts.
Alejandro, I don't have time for this. If I was in cahoots with Clara, do you think I'd be here with you guys looking for her? And also, she left me on red. Like, that is so rude.
Be a whole plan.
So, Alejandro, I didn't make these feathers right in front of you. They just kind of appeared, didn't they?
I don't know. I was on the floor in pain. You could have just put on a costume. It's getting close to that season.
Alejandro, oh my god. This is like some serious horror movie stuff, guys.
Nice. So, you're done talking about your new cosmetics. There are plenty of other things for you to go explore in this space. I will say, all the other confession booths don't really look like they're worth your time, especially for Zoe. I would imagine that you don't really want to go inside.
No, thank you.
There is one other door, and then there is a altar and the organ. That's right.
I'll go check out the altar, and then I want to play a little ditty on the organ.
Oh, okay. Lads?
I want to look at Renner's feathers and see if they're real.
I'm gonna see if I can find a mirror and see if I can figure out if there's anything else I can't see.
Yeah, Zoe has no idea
Here, I'll take a picture.
that she looks different.
Yeah, there's no mirror, but taking a picture would do.
Oh my god, guys, we should take a selfie.
Sorry, that's not that kind of picture.
How do you know?
Okay, Renner. Are you okay with me taking a picture?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll
Can we
take it.
take a selfie?
No, Zoe, it's not time for a selfie.
Zoe, you
It's
said you were
always
going to go
time
do
for a
something else.
selfie.
Go. Yeah, you're not involved with this.
Take a picture and I'll send it in the group chat.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Okay, you send that image. It's not sending, dude.
Oh, right, I forgot.
You got no
Dang
bars.
it. Here, I'll turn it around and be like, here, look at yourself.
Huh. It's interesting. I wonder how long this lasts for.
How long is the glue that you use for?
Oh
I didn't
my
use
gosh.
glue, Alejandro. I
Uh,
didn't use glue.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll play along, but I don't think this is all a joke.
While you two talk, Zoe's going to the altar. Zoe, you're at the altar.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You've moved. The altar looks to be made of some kind of marble, as I did say before. There's carvings alongside the sides of the altar. Wow. And there's a crisp and clean red table runner across the top and flowing over the sides. On top of that, looks to be a hand-bound book with gospel in capital letters printed across the very front.
It says what?
Gospel.
Oh, gospel. But it doesn't look like a Bible?
I mean, it kind of has like the same thickness and shape as like a typical Bible, but it doesn't say Bible. It says gospel.
I don't want to, but can I open it?
Oh, yes, you can. Are you looking for anything in particular? Or are you just flipping through?
I'm just curious because like it looks like a Bible, but it doesn't look like a Bible. So I'm just kind of not sure what it is. I just want to see what it is. Like if anything jumps out at me, if there's any like pictures or anything.
It reads like a Bible. There aren't really any pictures to be found. It all looks like it was done by hand. But I will give you that as you're skimming through, you find, well, to me, I think it's one of the more fascinating things of most religions and cultures, is a creation myth.
Yeah.
You find the following. I'm actually going to send it to you, and it'll be up to you if you share or not.
Okie dokie.
You
Let me
reading
see.
that? Lads, what are you doing? Or are you still preening?
Oh my god.
Us?
I said lads.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't
Sorry.
hear the lads part.
Lads,
Yeah.
lads.
I'll go see what Zoe's doing, yes.
I'm gonna see if the door to the church is locked.
To the outside?
Yeah.
It actually looks like someone locked it and then like smashed it with a rock. So it's broken.
What kind of lock is this?
It's like a typical one where it's just the knob, but the knob has the like lock in it.
Okay. What's this door made out of?
It looks like it's an older door, I would say. Nothing, it's hard to tell if it's solid wood, but it's definitely at least like some sort of either like slim wood frame, but
Okay. Well, I have this fancy dancy axe.
you sure do.
Can I make a swing?
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me send you. I'm not gonna make you. You would want to swing at the door. Because why would you want to? And there's another exit. That doesn't make any sense. There's even windows. You could jump out them. I don't. Anyway, you swing at the, and it lands obviously, and it digs in pretty deep. It feels pretty solid.
Solid. Gotcha.
So much so that the axe might be stuck.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll spend the rest of my turn trying to unstuck it and not swing again.
Yeah. Roll me a strength.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Tough. Did you find anything, Zoe?
Got a 7.
Stuck.
Yeah, this is super weird.
Alejandro, I need help. I need your buff muscles.
Oh, I guess Renner needs me, Zoe. Sorry. I'll be
Okay,
back.
just come back over. Yeah, this is super interesting. This is kind of weird. I haven't heard this before.
Okay. I'll go over to Renner. What's up? What do you need me?
I would like to have this axe on hand, and I got it stuck in this door.
Oh, I don't know how much help will be, but I can try.
Well, if we both do it together,
Okay.
we got the brains and the bronze. I think we can use the leverage from the far end of the handle for
You little math
Advantage.
you. I will let whoever is. Well, actually, first, who is going to roll for strength? I will give them advantage, but I just need to know who it is.
Alejandro. Do you get a bonus in your strength?
Well, he's strong now.
No, I get bonuses on engineering stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But so as my ability is which I don't really know how it works right now because I just got buff. But it says that I get an extra kick to my punch, so I'm not really punching.
When you punch the handle downwards.
It's gonna hurt my fingers.
I
Not
will
if you're
say,
careful.
your fingers have like kind of doubled in size. They're not as like shrimply as they once were.
Very good. Latex.
Goddamn
Good job, guys.
sausages.
A sausage.
Oh my God. I guess I can give it a try. I don't know how this will work, but okay. You want me to punch it?
Yeah, I think that should do, because if you punch downwards, it should take
Let's see.
the leverage from my swinging
That seems very
into
dangerous.
account. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not that dangerous.
While they're doing this, can I pause reading to like play like a do 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 on the organ?
You absolutely can. I don't know if I put inspiration on the character sheet, but you can have +1 somewhere.
Yes.
I reach the axe, I guess, to
Roll
see if
me-
these are real muscles.
Give me an advantage on strength.
Okay, I got a 17.
Oh my god, big boy, you smash this axe back out the hole. Thankfully, it doesn't like you gave it some oomph, but it doesn't like ricochet off the floor and back at you guys because that would be terrifying. But that was way too easy for you, Alejandro. It felt like nothing.
Maybe what you're saying is real.
Who are you talking to?
You were the only one that's close by. You're the one that's saying the feathers are real. I'm like, I guess it's true. I have been working out, but not this much. That didn't even hurt.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Can I do a da da da
I
da
pick up my
da?
Yes.
What did you
So,
say, Brenda?
Da-da. I'm gonna go back to reading the.
Yeah, I'm like,
I said-
Zoe was telling me something, so I'll go back to Zoe.
Okay, I'll follow.
What's up, Zoe?
Look at this. It's like, it's kind of made like a Bible, but it's not. And then look at this. This is really interesting. And I'll point out the creation myth, which I will send to you, but says, and so the 4 apostles rode across the land to command and assist in the birth of God. With their prayers and blood, God was born and cleansed the land, remaking all she saw and bringing in paradise. The sinners and vermin of the world were soon gone. Overhead, her 3 attendants watched over everything and helped maintain peace and protected God. After a single day and night, the world was remade and all was brought to peace and serenity. I'll send that to you guys. There you go. Now you all have it for your notes.
I will also say, Zoe, since you were by the organ and playing a little ditty, you see that the keys look like they had gotten some action. They have been played and they have been loved. But next to it, you saw a very small keypad with just enough buttons for like a numpad 1 through 9 sort of system.
Interesting. Oh, also, the organ has like a number pad on it.
That's Renner's expertise.
I
Renner!
examined the number pad.
It is probably the only thing of technological advancement in this entire room. Unless you check the office, I'm not sure. You haven't been in there yet.
How new is it?
It is probably, I would say it's probably a couple years old. Like it's got a little bit of wear and tear and scratches. It's like each of the numbers on the keypad are kind of dirty. But if you give me a roll,
Yes.
I'll give you.
What kind of roll? What kind of roll?
Yeah, it's the one you're thinking of. Give me
Yeah.
your bonus action roll. I forgot if it was
my advantage one.
Is it intelligence or wisdom? You got
You gave me wisdom.
that one.
Oh,
Roll me that one.
Ian, what's the room on the right of in the church that has the door?
That is, I don't know. You
I got
haven't been there
13.
yet.
Okay, that's just one.
What
You
did
roll
you
with
get?
advantage?
13.
Yeah, because
Oh.
he's a math man. So anything with
Math man.
wisdom, he gets an advantage.
Woo.
You can see that there's a few of the keys, like I'll say, I'll go through the list and make sure that I'm not just accidentally saying anything I don't mean to. You see the 1, 4, 3, 5, 8, and 9 are a little more like worn down than the others. It's not really enough of an indication for anything, but and I guess I should also mention there's like an enter button and then like a clear button.
Can I click those on the keyboard? Those corresponding keys?
All of them?
Yeah.
It stops you after 3. And then it goes,
Okay. Can I have the numbers on?
Oh, yeah, let me,
Yeah.
What did I say again?
I think it was
Exactly.
like 5, 4,
1,
8.
4, 3, 8, and 9.
Sorry.
Okay.
I missed the 5.
These 3. There's supposed to be a comma between the 3 and the 4.
Yes, I just fixed
No,
it.
it's a 34.
You
What if
somehow
you-
mashed them together.
Okay.
What if you hit the other 2? That it wasn't. The 2, the 6, and the 7.
You said it stopped at what point?
It stops after 3 numbers.
After 3 numbers. So 1, 3, 4. Okay. So if I put in 2, 6, and 7, does it let that happen? No? Okay.
Didn't like that one.
While they do that, can I go check the room? I'll go. Zoe, did you go to that room next to us?
I didn't make it over there yet.
Huh, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
You head to the room and it opens up. It's not locked or anything. You see inside, it is a bit of an older office compared to the one in the school. There is a filing cabinet that looks pretty worn down. There is a nice desk with another slew of files across the top. And then there is another rather large painting of something a little more celestial.
Ooh.
If you want further information, roll me perception.
I will roll perception. Wah, 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 a 4.
That's a nice painting. It looks pretty nice. There's paper here.
If Renner's like super invested in his work, I'll probably wander in after Alejandro and like help him check out the room.
Okay.
I do have a question. Did Zoe? I think Zoe told me she just got a key. She didn't tell me how, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And if
Do I see anything?
Yeah, if you want to roll perception again, either one of you, I suppose.
Hey Zoe, do you see anything? It's just an office. Does this look familiar to the one you checked over there?
I mean, kinda. Last time I found the key behind the painting, so maybe there's something there. I got a 17.
No. You see, I will give you an in-depth description of the painting of the desk. There is the painting. It's about the same size as the church painting in the other office, but it depicts you would assume, heavenly figure, almost entirely white and glowing, radiating out from the center of the painting. Below are 4 traditional-looking humans, quote-unquote, with glowing halos over their heads. And then behind that main figure in the distance, from that giant glowing figure, are 3 brightly glowing stars, also surrounded by a glowing halo. Yes, I'll give it to you in writing if you want. Atop the desk, there are a few to-do lists, what looks like some finances, a couple psalms that are being written, and then there is a single sticky note by the corner of the desk.
I was gonna ask.
For what?
If there's like a sticky note with numbers on it.
Okay, it doesn't have numbers on it, but it says, "Creation is key. The call of music will guide the way."
Oh boy. Is there any sheet music anywhere?
There is, but they're like unfinished. They've been like rewritten a bunch of times.
Okay.
I will give you the whole painting of the desk.
Okay. Creation is key.
These
The call of
numbers,
music.
do they connect to the organ keys, or am I chasing a red herring?
I will tell you you're chasing a red herring. The keypad is like next to the organ. It's not like attached to the organ. It's
Okay.
kind of like he's just kind of tucked away in the corner there. He's trying to hide.
And the keypad, when I put in the numbers, that's the one that goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. And the numbers you gave me are the ones that are weathered slightly.
Yes.
Okay.
So the call of music, but there's no music playing, right? Is there anything else musical in the room? Is there anything behind the painting? Can I lift the painting up?
You do. Nothing falls out. Sad.
Okay.
There is nothing else musical related other than the organ outside.
Hey,
Yeah,
Renner,
Yeah.
we found a sticky note that says creation is key. The call of music will guide the way. If I'm remembering what Zoe told us, try 431.
That was gonna be my next
Okay.
suggestion.
I put 431.
It seemed like it was accepting the 4 and then
Or
Okay, well, having a 4 there does help our odds here. We could try the brute force method.
what about 134
Wait,
No, the 4 was good.
no.
or 13?
Alejandro, what made you think 4 was the first number?
I was thinking of what Zoe told us, and it says, and so the 4 apostles rode across the land and command assist in the birth of God. And then it says, overheard her 3 attendants watch over everything. And then after that, it said, after a single day and night, the world was remade and all was brought. And it says, creation is key.
There was a single god mentioned first, so try 413.
Alright, let's try 413.
beep beep. You hear a panel opening up right alongside of the keypad.
I can't believe Zoe got that.
So Zoe's just doing so great.
See, listen, I said she's smarter than she looks, okay? That was her whole thing.
Puck's hair behind ear. So, where that is, the organ and such. I wish I put it on this map. It is in the church section, the top left corner with those like vertical stripes, because as the panel opens up, you see it is a small room with a dark set of stairs going, well, down into darkness.
Not surprising.
At least some dim light.
Okay.
Well, we're stuck in here. Shall we just continue?
Have we checked all the other rooms?
Yes.
And I suppose... I
Down
mean,
we go.
I'll take out my flashlight.
I turn on my phone flashlight.
All right, so you're all
Into the dark crypt.
Into the unknown.
all right. As you descend these cold concrete stairs, a chill runs over you all, and you end up in a small little concrete room with nothing more than a single chest and 2 doors in the corner to your left, where the stairs come down. You are in the very topmost part of the map with the vertical stripes. Those are the stairs.
Okay.
Meaning the chest would be directly in front of you, and the 2 doors are technically like skewed to the left-hand side.
Okay. Okay.
It's pretty dimly lit in here, but like you could still see enough. There's no windows or anything either.
You said we're at the top left?
Yes, where those vertical lines are.
Okay.
Hello?
Shh, it's Renner! Shh! We are totally not supposed to be down here.
The doors are closed, so you kind of just hear the echo of your own voice in this.
Can I go to the chest?
Yeah. You find the. I'm assuming you're gonna open the chest. You're not just gonna walk up to it.
I mean, I'm gonna, like, look if it's, like, obviously booby-trapped, but then, yeah, I'm gonna open it.
I mean, do you want to make a roll for that?
I mean, I can, sure. It doesn't hurt. What do you want me to roll?
Oh god. Give me wisdom.
Okay. A 14.
It's like you got like 90% certainty that this thing is just a standard chest.
Cool. Then I'm gonna open it like I'm 90% sure it's just a standard chest.
It opens like it's 90% sure it's a standard chest, because it is. He's just a little nervous.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot inside. You find a bottle of unrecognizable and unlabeled pills. There's only like
That's awesome.
3 in there too, so it's like someone discarded this. And you find like a bandage, like an ace wrap bandage inside.
Well, I'm gonna pocket the ace bandage and also the pills because you never know what you need them. Does the chest, the depth of the chest, look appropriate for the size of the chest? Like I'm checking for a false bottom.
Oh, I'll just take into account your roll before. You're pretty certain that the bottom is the bottom.
Cool. I like give it like a little like tentative like
Beep, beep.
just in case.
Yeah. No, it sounds solid. It doesn't sound like there's any echo from like an enclosed space hiding away. It sounds like a chest.
Cool. Figured it was worth checking though.
Yeah. Yes, queen.
Yes, girl.
Slay. Boys. What do you have to?
Fine there, bud.
Someone's probably wasted medication, but like also you never know. And an ace wrap, so that's awesome in case, you know, somebody sprains their ankle.
Nice.
Sure.
Shall we venture inward?
I think we shall.
Sure. I mean, I was looking for like some of those super cool spooky robes they had, but there was none in there.
Did we see robes? Oh, we did. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore that.
Were
Delete
you
that.
even watching the news, Alejandro?
I
Like,
was
come
doing my
on.
homework. Never mind. I'm not in school anymore.
Alejandro.
I was just working on a project, okay?
Sure.
Dirty, dirty.
I want to go to the door that's going down, not into the dark hallway, but the other one.
That door's locked.
Of course it is.
Wait, does the key work? I still have the key.
You could try.
I'm gonna try it.
It doesn't work. I'm not gonna say no. I want you to try. It just doesn't work.
I'm so disappointed. Alejandro, weren't you like a scout or something? You should totally know how to pick locks.
I of course I do. I want to give it a try.
Oh my. Okay, before you
was
do,
great.
Renner,
If it
what are
doesn't
you
work, I want
doing?
to punch it in the same way with my super strength and make it look like I did.
Okay, Renner. First of all, what are you doing? You've been quiet. You've been quiet a lot.
Yeah.
It's just really entertaining watching these two.
You
Gonna
sound
be
very
honest. So they're going to which door?
There are, if you're looking at the map, it's that door on the bottom that would
On the
go
bottom?
straight down. That one's locked.
Okay. And then the one on the right, have we checked that one?
No one has checked that one.
I will check that one.
It opens like it's meant to be opened.
Hello?
See, look, Alejandro, Renner doesn't have problems with doors.
His door wasn't even locked.
How do you know that? You don't know that. You weren't over there.
Did you even check this door? No, right? So stop talking.
You were checking the door. I was
Hello?
checking the chest.
Renner, you don't hear anything. I mean, there's a couple lights on like on the ceiling of this like hall that stretches out. It looks like one of the bulbs has gone out at the very end of that hall. But if you were to venture down a little bit, you can still clearly see that on the left-hand side, there's a door.
Okay. I slowly begin wandering down.
Okay.
Renner, wait up.
Oh, you got or
I
Zoe.
follow.
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, no fuss with this door or what? Okay. So you notice as you start to walk down this hall that it is definitely, it's not concrete. Looks like it would be just a typical hallway in a home, which is kind of odd. But it is much dirtier and grungier than anything you have seen before. And as you continue to walk, it looks like the walls are just red, very, very red. And it's hard to tell if it's paint, if it's something else, or if they're
Can
stained.
I touch it?
Yeah,
I want to sniff it.
I will allow that. You touch it, nothing comes back on your fingers. It does have like almost, I'm trying to think of like when you're in a basement, sometimes there's a bit more humidity down there and you
Feels
can
like that
almost,
weird tacky paint.
a little bit. It feels like
Okay.
that. I know that that's like super specific, but
Yeah, no, I get it. I know what you're talking about. Ugh, this place totally needs a makeover.
and then Alejandro, you sniff and it smells like must and like mildew, like basement. Big basement vibes here.
You're gonna grow mushrooms in your lungs if you inhale all that.
Who told you that?
Well, if you inhale spores and there's mold down here, you could grow mushrooms.
There's spores and there's mold. I'm gonna die if I inhaled it. So.
Joey, the way you get your information fascinates me.
Listen, I know not everything on the internet is true, but
You definitely know not everything.
Renner, listen. Some of us just want to just
Uh,
keep going.
Okay.
As
That's fine.
you are all bickering, a common theme amongst you guys.
Oh no! Oh no!
As you're walking, you're bickering, you're getting close to the door. Out of the darkness of that end of the hall, you hear a scuttling. And soon approaching to you is two, it would be hard to argue that they're dog-sized, but they are sort of dog-sized, a little bit dog-shaped almost, their limbs come to points and extend out in almost like strange, like fleshy blades. Their lipless mouths have human-like teeth that are gnashing wildly with forked tongues, as well as foaming at the mouth and just dripping with something.
Zoe
One
screams.
One's skin is pale and sickly green. The other almost looks like the color of dried meat or jerky. Both their skin is taut enough to see the moving muscles and the bones underneath. They charge forward at you, showing no remorse, and are ready to bite. Roll initiatives.
I'm
Take
screaming.
out my
Oh
knife.
my god!
Zoe, that's not gonna help anybody.
Is there a table for me to jump on?
No.
Oh, they kind of look like the aliens
They look
from Pitch Black.
I rolled a 3.
I don't know what that is, but I also think that they're cute.
That
Oh,
is
that's a movie we should
horrifying.
watch.
13.
I don't think there's anything to initiative, so it's just a flat d20. Oh, 2. This is golf
Nice.
rules, right?
Good golf.
Man, there's a theme going on. All right, so at the top of the round would be Alejandro. Next is, I'm gonna call them little doggies. And then
What is the real name?
Zoe, Renner. Okay, I will say, before we get started, Zoe, these little guys have, for you, a full right to scream. Because these are foaming at the mouth.
I'm
They look
horrified.
Sort of like little creatures, little critters. They don't jive well with you.
Nope.
Something
I'm
waits
terrified.
for you at your turn, but we'll get there when we get there.
Oh god.
Alejandro,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I just protect myself with my knife. I don't know what the damage my knife does.
I will give it to you.
I stabby stab.
Which one you going for?
I like the green one, so I'll go for the brown one.
Okay. Bye, Mr.
Dad.
Jerky.
Mr. Jerky.
It looks like jerky.
This is not gonna go well because all my stats are zeros. So I rolled a 16 to hit
Okay,
with my
that hits.
strength. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. 6 points of damage.
Oof, well done.
Oh yeah.
He like yelps and whines pretty similar to how a dog would, and he immediately starts to like fumble. He can't really keep himself up. He is looking like he got a big owie. But
Boo.
go ahead.
A boo boo.
He got a boo-boo. And his friend and him aren't very pleased by that. They don't like that a lot. They think that that's really mean. So they're both going to. One is going to go specifically the one that you stabbed, Mr. Jerky. It's going for you, Alejandro. And the other
If
is
he hits me, he's a jerk.
The other is going to go for Zoe.
What?
I'll do one at a time.
I didn't even do anything.
Just because you're gorgeous, so they want to.
I'm just
attack
screaming.
All right. Does a 14 hit you, Alejandro? And does a 19 hit you, Zoe?
Is that a rhetorical question?
I don't know what you guys got.
Bro, I got like an 11. Yes, that hits me.
Okay. Alejandro?
you. It hits because I have 10. My dex is 0, so it hits.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The first one, Mr. Jerky, who got stabbed, he's not doing so great, so he only does 2 damage to you, Alejandro. He's biting at your ankle, and you can feel his canines dig in through your. I'm assuming you're wearing jeans. Maybe you're not. Pants.
I'm
dig
wearing
in
I'm wearing jeans.
Okay. Zoe, for you, this sickly looking little lad, he like lunges at you and bites by your knee. And he
Oh my God.
is digging his canines in as well. And he's definitely tearing in. And he's doing 3 points of damage to you.
Oh my gosh.
Zoe, it is your turn. Would you like to tell everyone what your character's deepest fear is?
Guys, my greatest fear is rabid animals and getting rabies. If these guys are foaming at the mouth.
But
These
we're
are
not fighting rabbits.
These are These are-
Zoe is like horrified. I'm like petrified.
These are terrifying little creatures to you, and the prospect of getting infected by them seems kind of, well, possible considering all the foam coming out of their mouth. So, since this is your fear, you must roll for whatever you do with disadvantage.
I'm gonna do you have damage for like is my hydro flask if I try to hit it with my hydro flask, is that just like hand to hand or
No, I'm gonna give you. I have rock as one of the weapons because I figured one of you guys might have picked up a rock, but I think
Oh,
it's fair to
that's what that
say
was for.
I gave you guys so many rocks and you didn't pick them up.
I
will
have a
say
hydro flask, bro.
that the hydro flask would be equivalent of a rock. So that thing's
Okay.
pretty solid.
Bro, it's got water in it too. It's like
It's rock
it's
solid.
solid. So I'm like holding it by the handle and I'm just like I'm holding it by the handle and I'm just swinging at this thing.
All right, roll to hit with disadvantage, please.
Okay, one is a 5 and one was a 15, so 5.
Their AC is 5. I'm gonna give it, I think.
Woohoo! I'm here for that.
I'll be
here for
generous this time.
that.
Okay, so you may roll damage.
A 4.
Well done. Okay. You hit this thing, and you hear the water slosh in your hydro flask. And despite your fear, you have enough wherewithal to know that this thing needs to be knocked off. With that hit, it is enough to knock him off and send him back a little bit. He looks ready to go. He wants another round. He's just waiting
my
and gnashing his teeth. He's gonna get you.
No.
But before he can react, Renner, you're up.
I should swing my axe at the one that's attacking Zoe, I think.
That might be a good idea.
That's what I think. Alright.
Roll
Alright, Zoe.
the hit, please.
Zoe's just screaming.
9.
That hits.
Okay, I don't know what the damage is for this axe.
Check the check. Think I would leave your head, nigga.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
4 points of damage.
Which one were you attacking?
The one that was going after Zoe.
The one I
Okay.
attacked.
Okay. Okay. Okay, with that, he howls in pain, whines, and he is really not looking well. He's got a huge gash along. Where did you hit him?
Face?
along his face
Or
region.
if you can call that a face?
Would.
Yeah.
So much so, a tooth falls out, and he is kind of just pouring blood from the wound. He still wants to go, bless his heart, but he doesn't look like he's gonna make it much longer.
Thank goodness.
Alejandro, top of the round, Alejandro, let's go.
I'm going for jerky.
Jerky. You hit jerky.
11.
That's a hit. What are you hitting him with?
My knife.
My knife.
Wow, 6 again. Let's go.
Beautiful. All right. With that final stab, I'm also gonna say face region, kind of the biggest part of him. You seem to have metaphorically and literally hit a nerve because he drops and collapses into a pool of his own very dark, viscous blood.
Uh-huh.
Spuddy,
Does it just? Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Oh,
You
no,
were gonna
go
say
ahead.
right now. No, it was just the way you explained it. I thought he was dissolving. So I
no,
was-
he just went bleh and died, like a tongue laid out and everything.
Okay. okay.
Buddy, Mr. Sickly Man, does not take. He's gonna go after Renner instead.
Okay.
Okay. 10.
That's funny because my AC is 11.
Oh my god, this guy's losing so much blood he doesn't know what he's doing. He goes to lunge for you, but sort of trips up at the very last second and kind of like stumbles and falls on his face. But then he's back up and he's trying to get himself awake and ready to go. And it's Zoe's turn.
Nice. Zoe's like screaming, crying, like trying so hard, and she's just like, now that she started swinging her hydro flask, she's just like going ham with the hydro flask, trying to get this thing again.
Absolutely. Hold hit.
Forehand.
That's not enough. Oh.
An 18. She's just going.
Yeah, you're scared. You have the wherewithal to swing and keep swinging until the thing doesn't move, but you forgot to remember that you do actually have to hit it. You cannot just swing.
That's
so
fair.
it sort of just stares at you, panting, foaming, waiting. Renner, it's your turn.
In tears.
Renner,
I swing once more.
roll,
Yeah.
swing. Nice. That'll hit.
6 points of damage.
Okay, that is more than enough. You cleave this thing in half with one
Okay.
beautiful
job.
swing. He collapses to the ground, shrieking as he does, and also collapses in a look of his dark, viscous blood.
I'd like to poke the meat portion of the monster with the axe to see if it does anything funky.
It gives a little bit of a twitch, like the nerves are still figuring things out, realizing that this being is not alive anymore. But that's it. That's all he does.
Okay.
Zoe just collapses to the floor, sobbing. That was horrible.
It's okay, Zoe. We got him.
Oh my god, those things are so scary. It bit me. I don't want to get rabies. I can't get rabies. Oh my god. Oh my god, those are so scary.
Can does my background and being a Boy Scout help in this situation with bandaging and making sure she doesn't get rabies?
I do have an ace wrap.
I was gonna say, yeah. If you wanted to use that, I would just let you use it.
Is there like
Oh,
any
you
sort
said
of
you
like
got a
alcohol or
mace wrap,
peroxide or
didn't you?
anything?
Y'all are talking at once. What?
Haha.
Yeah, I have an ace wrap. It's in my bag.
I'll go through the bag, I'll get it out, and then I'll get out of my little homemade med kit. And there's a little towel of the alcohol towelettes or whatever.
It's gonna hurt so
And
bad.
I'll just slap that bad boy right there. Let it sting a little, and then I'll wrap it up.
Oh my god, Alejandro, ouch.
Well, I'm trying to make sure you don't get rabies, Zoe.
Oh my god, please, I don't want to get rabies. Oh my god, I can't get
That's what I'm
rabies. I don't
trying to
want to
do.
turn into a rabid animal.
You're not gonna turn into a rabbit head. There's no rabbits in these woods, okay?
No, Alejandro, oh my god, I cannot. Does that count as a bandage?
It would be a bandage, yes.
Okay.
The medical that you just shared, is that what's in my other kit?
You have like the first aid kit. I also have the pills
Oh, okay.
that Zoe found earlier, and I think someone mentioned that they had like some band-aids with them. So there's that.
Yeah, the first aid
Roll
kit.
1d10 for effect. That's awesome.
Yeah, you won't know what they are until you take it. Ha, fun!
Cool. I'm back to full health.
Beautiful.
It'll be okay.
Oh my god. That was so scary. Like, literally, so scary.
It was. Do anyone recognize those creatures?
Despite you being a Boy Scout, you have never, ever seen anything like this before.
That looked like something out of a horror movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't do too well with horror movies.
Oh my god, Alejandro, we literally watched them together.
Yeah, more of you forced me to watch them with you.
Well, you don't have to come over on movie night when you know we're having horror movies.
At this point, it's just, I just gotta be there.
Well, I suppose, and we do like having you at the movie nights.
I do bring the good homemade popcorn.
You bring the Alejandro special sometimes. Just
Yeah.
a tray of veggies.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Gotta make sure
Listen,
you're all
that's
healthy.
Zoe's favorite, okay? It's the tray of veggies. That's totally her style. Anyways, yeah.
So you guys are so cute.
I'm having a blast.
So
Okay, are you okay to move on, Sophie?
Maybe. I think so. But if I start getting rabies, like, you guys run.
I will
I
run.
need to
I look
go
at
get a
Renner,
vaccine
I'm like,
now.
I'm not running.
Yeah, I hold the axe up a little higher.
Oh my god.
It's dark.
She holds up her phone and she goes, "Hey Siri, remind me to get a rabies shot when I get home."
Reminding you to get a rabies shot when you get home.
If you get home.
Oh my god, Alejandro, not funny.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my god, it was pretty.
Remember,
funny.
the funny man is the one that stays alive the longest. You gotta keep a trend here, okay?
Been the thing.
Oh my god.
just all compete to be funny.
All the movies I've seen.
You gotta get those quippy one-liners, man.
Yeah, so they remember me.
Righty. So
That was
I will remember.
So you are still in this hall. There is the door to your left, and then there is the darkness, of which, if you strain your hearing, you might hear another scuttle.
Oh my god, I don't want to go that way.
How big is the hallway?
I
It
turn my phone flashlight back
is-
on.
You're basically like the door is just before you. So I would say it's like, I'm a really
So are we
bad
in that
teacher.
first room or no?
You're not in that room. That door, you're in the long hallway with the dark shadow on it.
Oh, I thought we got into the other room. That door was open, wasn't it?
No, it's the door to that hallway was the one that was open.
Yes.
Oh, I thought Renner opened the other
So-
one. Okay.
Freaking.
Correct. You're in the hallway. I would say it's 30 feet.
We're in like the fat hallway? The
You're in-
chalky hallway?
Hey, they can't
Oh my
help it.
goodness.
That's just how they were made.
We're in the one above it.
You're in the one with the dark shadow
With the
on
dark
the
shadow
left
at the
We're
end.
we're still in the entry hallway.
That's because that's where
No,
the
Trish,
doggies
we-
attacked you.
We entered on the square room with the little squiggly lines.
Oh, I thought we entered in the hallway.
No.
I said that with you entered with the room with the vertical lines because there's the chest in there too.
That makes so much more sense.
Oh my god.
I was like, why does she keep talking about a door on the left? The door's on the right.
There is no door, dog.
No, because I thought we were in the hallway, so I was like, the door's on the right. Like, if we're in the hallway, but we're in the room, so the door's.
So silly.
I guess
Anyways.
I tried the door to the bigger room.
Lo and behold, the door opens. It looks like there is like I would describe it as like a break room from what you can see inside. It looks like the lights are off, but if you checked, you might find a light switch. Because there is like a light in the ceiling and the lamp.
Definitely doing that. Definitely finding the light switch.
Where are you feeling?
I have my phone flashlight. Can I just shine the light?
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, it is. That's fine. That makes sense. It is like if you were to like walk right into the door and look at the left-hand side and like palm around, you would feel it like right next to the door.
Cool. I flick the switch.
Okay, so you turn it on and it has like a little sitting area, a little like coffee table, a desk, a bookshelf, and what looks to be maybe like another like rinky-dink little filing cabinet. But as you all walk in, you see something tucked into the very corner, the far corner of this room, opposite from where you stand. It is a tall figure, too tall to be human, due to the fact that they're hunched over in this room. Their arms and legs all have an extra joint to them. In the center of their face has a like bruised colored patch with no eyes and no nose and just a very strange snaggle mouth. Their arms are folded up to their chest, kind of similar to like a praying mantis. They have almost like bruised colored skin along all their joints, their fingers, and their skin is nearly white, very sickly, and their body incredibly emaciated.
Hello?
They tilt their head, and when they speak, their mouth does not open.
Hello.
I think that was a hello. Hi.
And with that, we're gonna fade to black.
Oh my god.
The man in the compound that our players saw briefly enters a dimly lit room, burning candles scattered around, the wax largely collecting at their base. Ava, he calls out, and a woman, cloaked in black and almost hidden in the darkness, turns around. Despite the veil over her face, her smile can still be seen. Ah, Caleb, what is it? There's a group that just arrived. I don't like the looks of them. They've got no faith, but I can't tell why they're here. And you just let them wander in then? Oh, well. It is within our rules to let all who are curious enter. Very well then, we'll keep an eye on them. Won't we, my lovelies?